you do like, let's say 100%, you take all the knowledge, all the templates, all the low-hanging fruits, you take, the world-class ad creative, you do all the custom landing pages and stuff like that. And you do that for, let's say 3 brands in the same month. And then somehow like one of them takes like from 0 to like 100K a month. Then the other one is just struggling to hit like their first 10K months. You are basically in a business where, you need to kind of stand out, because like you obviously have Amazon, you have eBay, you have all those marketplaces, you have retail, and then you kind of pop up in some kind of like Facebook feed of like random people, and then all you have to do is just stand out. And I mean that's pretty much creative. Let's say whenever you look at dropshipper running the same product for 3 times more than Amazon, like how they do that, how they scale on that is just through having amazing creative, landing page offers, stuff like that.
A lot of people watch me for specifically they want to like build a dropshipping business or an e-commerce business. What do you think is the biggest difference between like somebody that's kind of failing and somebody that like us? Because you said you used to work with clients that were at like basically almost nothing and scaling them to 100K plus.
Yeah.
What is that difference?
I'd say timing. I mean, I had multiple discussions with founders where, let's say now they're running like 9-figure brands, but whenever I ask them if they build that from 0, from the ground up, let's say in 2024, like 99% of them, they say no. So yeah, I mean that's probably timing. And I mean like building out those little momentum points in your ad account where, let's say you find some kind of a trend, you find some kind of a like, winning ad that takes you some kind of engagement, or you just tap on some kind of complete different offer and you're the only one running on it. So yeah, I would say it's just like that kind of dropshipping mentality of just looking for the right timing and then just building out a brand out of that. Just because obviously, I mean, if you have the great product and the great service, whatever it could be, even as like some kind of physical business, you just have that, but then you reach certain point in business where you just skyrocket the growth, and then for you it looks like you just find like great winning ad, and then some kind of landing page, or just some kind of thing that you did, but in the whole sense of like economy, markets, like how they're moving, trends and stuff like that. You just basically build a creative that's good enough for that market, I'd say. So yeah, I mean timing is the most important in my opinion. And then the second,
real quick, if you appreciate these clips and interviews that I put forward for you, then please make sure you use our Shopify link in the description to start your own Shopify business with an exclusive deal. And also make sure you check out akemulab.com for additional resources, free tools, guides, and just a lot of interesting stuff that will help your journey, even some software deals that are exclusive to akemulab.com. So make sure you do that and continue watching the video.
The second thing is obviously product. Just because like those two they go with each other. And I mean, if you won't have timing but have a great product, no one will buy it. If you have great timing but then have a poor product, you will just have that for a few months and then you won't be able to constantly grow month over month.
Damn.
So yeah,
that's brilliant. I think that's an amazing answer, bro, because and you also referenced the dropshipping mentality, but I think it's a great answer because a lot of people get stuck and they're kind of trying so hard to stay afloat, and like you said, sometimes you just got to realize like maybe you need to switch something up, right? Like if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you're not getting results, chances are it's bad timing, the product is trash, your ads are trash, the offer's not good. Like there's so many variables. So yeah, timing is.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like sometimes you do like, especially as an agency, you do like, let's say 100%. I mean, you take all the knowledge, all the templates, all the low-hanging fruits. You take the world-class ad creative. You do all the custom landing pages and stuff like that, and you do that for let's say 3 brands in the same month, and then somehow like one of them takes like, from 0 to like 100K a month, and then the other one is just struggling to hit like their first 10K months. So I mean that's probably timing, right?
Yeah. So true, man. I've seen that a lot too. So what's when it comes to all the revenue that you guys have pulled in for brands, what's like a big struggle that you think some brands have, right? Because you guys have pushed like 400 mil plus with just like paid ads. How come like not every brand is doing that? Like why doesn't every brand push millions?
Um, I mean, obviously, like I said, timing is the big one. But then if we let's say have that in place, I'd say like first one would be margin. I mean, a lot of brands, a lot of founders, whenever they start, especially if they don't have experience in e-com, they just kind of build out, amazing products in their head, but then their break even ROI is like 2.5 or 3x. Obviously, when you add up like all the, employees, like all the ongoing costs, overheads, and stuff like that, you could be at like 3x ROI that you need to hit. But then if your 3x ROI break even is just, your product, I'd say like 99% of chance you won't make it. So yeah, I mean, having a great margin, um, and obviously having a great product at the same time, that would be, probably the most important one in terms of, apart from timing. Then I'd say like the creative. So basically, like if you have great product, great, packaging, stuff like that, and then you have the margin, but then your, creative doesn't represent that, you won't go that far. So yeah, I would say like, connect your great product with the great ad creative, and then you'll go, pretty far. Just because like when you think about ecom DTC brands in general, and what kind of business you're actually in, you're basically in a business where you need to kind of stand out. Just because like you obviously have Amazon, you have eBay, you have all those marketplaces, you have retail, and then you kind of pop up in some kind of like Facebook feed of like random people, and then all you have to do is just stand out. And I mean that's pretty much creative. And let's say whenever you look at dropshipper running the same product for 3 times more than Amazon, like how they do that, how they scale on that is just through having amazing creative and landing page offers, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean creative, and then the offer. So the offer is really important one, like how you structure it, and it's not only the pricing itself. A lot of people they still think that that's that, but that's the way you position it. That's the angle you take. That's the way you handle objections. That's the way you obviously price that. That's the way you discount that, and multiple different things. So yeah, I'd say like whenever you manage your cost per click issues and expectation of the website visitor issues with your creative, with your product, with your margin, I'd say then just focus on the offer itself. If you have the great one, you'll get to keep all your margin, but at the same time stand out with creative, and then with offer, and then you just go from there. So yeah, to summarize, margin, creative, offer, and then if you have that with good timing, I don't see like why you can't scale.
Yeah, I love that. That's a really great framework.